Hi, I'm TV ANOOP. Now, my list name is URK17CS226. Now we will discuss about the doubly linked list. First, we are creating a class called linked list doubly. We are creating a start node. Data is declaration and integer, and the node star net, node star preview, and star head is equal to null. Linked list. Void insert print. We are giving x as argument. Node star n is equal to new node. We are creating a new node. Let the data will be the x, and if head is equal to null, then head is n. At that n next will be the null, and n pre will be the null. At the first node, at the next will be the head. If head is equal to null, this should be happen, and next is equal to null, and pre should be null, or else head pre is equal to n. Head next will be the head, and head will be the null, and head is equal to n. We are making head as n, and it will and head and will be the first in the first element, first node. Now we are inserting back. We are given as argument as x. Node star n is equal to new. We are creating a new node again. Now again we are assigning some data x. If head is equal to if head is equal to null, and head is equal, we are getting now if head equal to null, head is equal to n, and then next is equal to null. That means it will go next, and n pre will be null. At last will come, and n pre should be n pre will be null. No star m is equal to head, and while m not is equal to null, and m is equal to m next. That means it will jump. M is equal to m next. It will be while loop helps that it will go. It will go till the last node, and m is equal to m next. That means it will go for this loop. The next there will be some address, and it can go to the next node direct. At last it will go, and at last it will be done, and in that node m next is equal to n, n per is equal to m pre is equal to null, n next is equal to null. We are inserting some random insertion node the middle or left side. That we are giving again x as argument. We are keying in a new node. First we are assigning some data x. Enter the node number at which we want to insert, and node star m is got we are creating that m as head. Press 1 to insert before the node, and press 2 insert after the node. In choice, we are giving chmod for int I is equal to 1, I less than j I plus plus. If m is equal to null, node doesn't exist. We are breaking that one. If we are breaking that loop again, m is equal to m next. If chmod is equal to 1, m prev next is equal to n prev is equal to m prev, n next is equal to m, and n prev will be is equal to n. That means we are creating some random element. No, that's like that. M prev should be m prev next should be n prev is equal to m prev, and it should be like that. First it will third if n prev is equal to n, and else if choice equal to m next prev is equal to n, next is equal to m next, n prev equal to m, and m next is equal to n. Now we are in deleting front. We are creating a non-void function, that is int. We are creating a int. If head is equal to null, we are returning some value because integer is there. We should return something. No star n is equal to head, and no star n is equal to head. If p is equal to n data, head next head next p is equal to null, head is equal to head next. Delete, we are deleting that element, and we are returning that value, and hit that delete back. That is delete front. Now we are deleting back. No star n is equal to, we are creating a we are not there is assign n as a head, and if head is equal to null, there will be no element to delete. That's why it is -1. While next not is equal to n is equal to next, n per next is equal to null. Int p is equal to n data. We are deleting it the 10 and returning that value. Now we are deleting some random element. No star n is equal to head, no star m, int ni. If head is equal to null, return -1. Enter the number of the nodes you want to we want to delete. Uh, int I is equal to 1, I less than ni, I plus plus, m is equal to n, and n is equal to n next. Press 1 to delete previous node press to delete the next node, delete previous node or the next node, and in that if choice is equal to 1, p is equal to n next preview data, and n preview next is equal to n preview is equal to n preview, and or else if cho is equal to choice 2, and p is equal to n next data, uh, n next preview is equal to n, and n next is equal to n next. We are returning some value p. Now for searching that element, no star, and we are getting one n as head. If head is equal to null, empty list, or else we are creating I is equal to 1, f is equal to 0 as integers, and while n is not equal to null, and n data is equal to x, we are found that element, and we are giving I. That means which node number has found, it will come that element, that position. N is equal to n next I plus plus. Now we are displaying that element. If head is equal to null, the list is empty. Now star n is equal to head. While n is not equal to null, now we are printing n data, and n is at last we are giving n is equal to n next. That means it will continue. If n next is equal to null, so you got n data. Now we are reversing the same list. Again we are creating some array of 20 elements. And node n is equal to net, n is equal to null, and this is an empty list, while n next not is equal to 1, null. A of l plus plus is equal to n data, n is equal to n next. Now we will go to main function, linked list w, and we are inserting one as insert, two delete, 3 search, and 4 display, and 5 exit. If n is equal to 1, insert in the front and insert at the back, or else insert at the position. If c is equal to 1, enter the element to insert. We are creating that. We are calling that insert friend function as argument O. Again we are going to choice, else if c is equal to enter the element to insert, and we are giving we are calling that insert back, and we are giving some argument as O. And c is if c is equal to 3, and we are entering some elements we are calling some function as insert or random. We are giving the argument as 0. We are entering the correct choice. Again it will go to choice. Else if n is equal to 2, delete at the front, delete at the last, and delete at the position. If c is equal to 1, delete front, or c is equal to 2, delete back. We are if c is equal to or else it will be removed from the list. C is equal to 3, the list will be empty, and if else if n is equal to 3, the element to be searched, we are calling the function search list. We are giving some arguments. If else if n is equal to not, displaying the elements. Displaying the elements, to display the elements in the reverse. We are calling the display function here. We are going to choice if else if x is equal to 2, and we are calling the reverse list function. Or else enter the correct choice. Else if n is equal to 5, we are entering the correct choice. Now we will see the output. We are entering some elements. We are inserting at the front now. We are deleting at the front. Now we are inserting some value again from that. We are deleting some elements from that print. The 232 will be removed. We are deleting again the last element. That 67 will be removed. Now we are searching some elements. We are getting data not found, and we display what we are inserted. We are getting display the elements in the order. If you want to display the elements in reverse, the elements will be displayed reverse, and we are exiting. This is a doubly. Thank you.